Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share my opinion about the market outlook for the coming week. We are going to look at gold, major currencies and indexes. So if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button and follow. So let's begin with the first one, that is gold. During the previous analysis that I shared, this is the 4-hour time frame that we are looking at this chart. The price broke out from this descending channel on January 13th. And if we are going to press the play button, we can see that the price already reached two of our targets and it came down lower. This is the first one. And if we are going to look at also Euro USD, this analysis was posted on January 11th. The price was developing the right shoulder of the pattern, and the same situation here, it moved very well as expected. So what may happen next with these movements? So let's begin with the first one, that is gold. If we are going to look at the bigger picture on the weekly chart, this is the gold roadmap that I have posted during these weeks. On the bigger picture, I'm looking at for gold to move down again, so this is what I'm looking at. However, the analysis is a big work and it is required a step-by-step process. On the 4-hour, as we were looking at during these weeks, after the price broke out from this descending channel, the price was showing for a possible increase again up to the top of the structure. So why it is happening this now? This is the question. We had FOMC and the market was speculating about a possible rate cut during these moments, but the market was deluded because FOMC surprised again. Powell was hawkish during his comments, and this was the moment when the price came down. It was showing strength from FOMC, and later after the FOMC meeting the price increased up to 2064. During 2 days the price stopped in this area, and the bearish movement that we can see was related with the non-farm payroll data. So at this moment the market was only speculating about the non-farm payroll data, that if they were going to come lower than expected, then a possible bullish movement was possible because the Fed was going to cut the interest rates in March. However, as they explained, they are data dependent and it was no reason to cut rates soon, considering that also the non-farm payroll data and also FOMC have a difference only of 2 days. It is normal that they knew the results here. And as you can see, non-farm payroll data was reported 353k. It was expected 180k, and during the previous month it was 333. This created a very big bearish movement on gold, but again the price was stopped close to 2028. So this is the area that the price stopped here. And also if we are going to look at the chart, this was a very strong zone related to the technical analysis. And now the situation is getting also more complex because we have another news related to the war. At this moment, not related to it is not related to FOMC. We have a US military launched airstrikes in Iraq and Syria against Iran-linked targets. So this is the situation right now. As we have seen during all these times, after the news was reported related with the war, gold tends to rise further. So we have to be careful because during the opening of the market, the chances are that we may see gold rising again. It will be difficult because we may see the price to test this zone, but if the situation will escalate further, the chances are that it can rise also up to 2084. Probably later we may expect the price moving down in one of these areas. However, let's hope that the war situation will calm down. So everything will be related to the war at this moment. This is the scenario that I'm looking at for gold. So it should be bullish during the coming week. We have to be very careful. The second one that we are going to look at is Euro USD. As I explained also during these days when the price was at the top of the structure, this was published at the beginning of June, so the price is moving down very slowly because it was waiting for FOMC meeting. And after the decision, the price didn't move, it was at this area. Look at where it was, created this small fake breakout, and the price is moving down following the previous trend. So this is the trend where we are right now. Taking in consideration also the data from the non-farm payrolls, it is likely that this volume should push the price down further. This is a situation. We can see any small correction or any deep correction. We can know this in advance because the price is still doing these deep pullbacks and it keeps doing lower lows. We can see the same way of development and the price can continue to move down with this way. However, this is only an assumption how it can move, considering that we are within this pattern for the moment. But during Monday, considering also the attack that we have here, the war problem, it is likely that we may see also Euro USD moving down more because the USD is also a safe haven currency. So it has the chances for both of these movements. So far USD is very strong, this scenario is still valid, and now after the data the price has no reason to increase to above to increase and to be bullish. So we are still in a bearish trend. It is not clear, but it keeps moving down. The next one that we are going to look at is GBP USD. I posted this analysis during Friday. The price was showing both these moves ahead of FOMC and the non-farm payroll data. However, it was very risky, despite that the price pushed down and overall it was according to the expectations related with the fundamentals and the FOMC, and as I explained previously, we should be careful when we trade because it is not only about the assumption. When we have to be careful and the patterns are not clear, it is better to stay away from the market. However, as you can see from the top of the daily structure, the price is holding very well. So it stopped the price several times and the chances were very high that the selling pressure from above was going to push the price down further. However, GBP USD is not so clear. We have structures again. We have another structure here. This is a range trading possibility, and the price will continue to move down more only if we are going to see a solid breakout from this area, and later we can see the retest of the second zone and probably lower. However, I'm not expecting GBP USD to move down so quickly. We have to be careful because even if the price will break down, it should stop on the second zone. Considering that GBP USD was moving in this area since December 13, at this point, the price spent 1 month and a half in this zone, showing that it doesn't want to move down from this zone. So it is likely that we may see ups and downs for a long time here. So let's be careful with GBP USD. I wouldn't be surprised to see the price rising further. However, if this breakout is going to happen, then we should be ready for any movement that may happen slowly up to the second zone. Later we have to see because the price may rise further. However, let's see, because it will be during the coming week. A possible scenario can be also that we may see any small pause before it moves down. So there are many scenarios at this point for GBP USD because it is not so clear yet. The next one is US 500. I have posted this analysis also before. On a weekly chart it was showing for a possible bullish wave. And as you can see from the analysis, the chances were high for a possible increase from the structure area. So this was the trading scenario. And if we are going to look at on a lower time frame, the price already broke out from this triangle, reached the first targets, came down, and during Friday it was showing for a possible bearish wave. However, we saw the price to create this type of movements. It came down, increased, and we have a new high. Probably this was created after the FOMC, but probably is also the war problem that is pushing the price in this way. And we have to be careful on Monday because it can continue to rise further. So all indexes are testing all-time high zones, and the war problem can push them rising further. If you are thinking to short indexes, is very risky, considering that the bullish trend may continue more. We don't have any bearish signs at all. It is risky on the selling side, and it is also risky on the buy side. So this is why we have to be careful with US 500 and the overall indexes. But considering that they are in a bullish trend, the chances are that we may see the continuation of the bullish movement, and the war will support a bullish movement even more. I'm looking at for a possible retest on 5,000 and 5,100 at this moment. So this is also for US 100 and 500, sorry, and as you can see, the price already broke out from this small structure area. Here we have the bullish breakout, and this is showing for more bullish movement here. So this is what I'm looking at on this clear pattern. It has chances to rise further. The last one that I'm looking at is US 100. On a weekly chart, we can see that the price already broke out from the top of the structure, and this is showing that we are at all-time highs for the moment. A very strange and risky situation. On this 4-hour chart, the price broke out also from a small structure zone, so the bullish movement is still developing well. It keeps rising, and we have to be careful because we can never stop when it will end here. It happened the same during Friday. During Friday afternoon, the price was showing this double bottom pattern that I was looking at. It was looking perfect. And after FOMC, what happened was that the price moved down on these candles. It came close to the first target that was too close, and later we saw this bullish bounce. We have to be careful again also with US 100, considering that US 500 is already above the structure, and this is rising the chances for a bullish continuation movement. The same thing may happen also on US 500. So probably we may see the price to take a small pause. Here we have the bullish pattern where the price already broke out for the moment, and this is rising the chances for a bullish continuation movement. We have a small bullish breakout that can develop more, and the chances are that it may rise further. We have to be careful close to 18,000 because this is a very strong psychological target that I'm looking at, and it will be also the first and the strongest psychological zone. So this is also for US 100. So let's see what is going to happen during the coming week. I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and follow. Thank you. Bye bye.